That spot? Yeah. Welcome, the Warchief of Light is live with yet another epic night of gaming, ass-kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. We're back again. We are picking up the Endwalker MSQ. We didn't get too far in it. We got far enough to know that Estinien has no fucking idea what he's doing with Gil, which is hilarious. We got far enough to the point where, I'm helping Messiah, I think the elephant, and we're figuring out that this tower is affecting them in her race, or his race, I'm not sure of their gender, their race, and that's kind of where we're at right now. Hello, Lorenzo. We got to see Charlene. We probably got like the best introduction to Charlene ever. It was absolutely beautiful. Loved it. I really appreciated that from everyone. But other than that, it's been, that's it. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I feel like we did a lot there. Hello, Luneth. So, today, we're probably going to figure out what that mystery is. We might even hit our first dungeon. Hello, Sangoma. I'm not quite sure. Either way, Thursday nights are our party nights. So this is a little long stream. So it's a 3-hour stream. I know, you guys are sitting there going, no, not pajama, just ugly ass shirt. Listen, they were on sale. I bought one in every color, and I bought the ugly one too. I knew it was ugly, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be ugly, and that'll just be okay. It's comfortable. That's it. We're doing pretty good, Luna. Thanks for asking. Busy ass day at work, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, I'm gonna go. Confirm. Hey! 4 levels up. We're trying to get my squadron missions. I'm trying to get this stupid mission done. Well, thank you, Midnight. I appreciate that. It's pretty. It's comfy. She ain't pretty. She's comfy. Hello, pup. So we've got my dog here who's just craving the attention. Which is very typical of him, so he may make a visit. Actually, do you want to say hi to everybody's? You want to say hi to everybody, buddy? Come here. I'm going to do this right now while you're all hyper. Up. Come here. I see Mom. Up. Oh, there. Say hello to everybody. Tell them your name. My name is Reinhardt. So this is Reinhardt. Being a silly dog. Come here. Nope. I want to go play with Fall the mod. So there you go. That's my big spoiled boxer. He got his cuddles. He's good. Fall's taken care of now. Alright, so let's go back. And we're heading to... I still can't believe we're in Endwalker. Blows my damn mind. That's alright, Luneth. I've been pretty slow lately. It's one of those, like, it's finally time for it to be busy, so I'm good. We're good. No stress. Alright, let's go to big spoiled pup. Spoiled rotten. I'm actually quite my kids are going back to school, like in-person learning on Monday, and I have to admit I love having the dog at home. Like, that's my best friend. We hang out, we have cuddle parties, sometimes naps. I'm kidding. Hello, Miri. We're on our way back. The beautiful rocks. I like the colors of these. And I'm so sorry it took me so long to put out that video on Eden. I finally did it. I had it. It's been written for a month. It's been sitting there. Every time I'm ready to put it out or ready to start editing it, something came up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put that out instead. We got it though, and that's what's important. I got a couple of videos that are like that. They're either filmed or they are written and they're just ready to go. I just haven't had the time. Alright. You wish to know about our gods. What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. Well, listen, we found out that I can't sell fish, so you know. I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided in two groups. The Mansuya beings of wisdom, who assume form of men, and the Mirga of beings who assume form of beasts. Thavnir, that's awesome. Together they are the divinities. They form in personalities many and varied. There are kind, gentle, others stern, temperamental, just like mortals. All are possessed with great insight and experience. Well, that's nice. Hold on, I'm trying to get my drink. Okay, let's go see the other one. Now, for those of you who are new, hi. If you're backseat gaming, cool. Chances are I could probably use your advice. I'm pretty poop. Absolutely, thank you, Calvin. Look at you doing false work. You're doing your job. My daughter's odd, that's why. But the only thing we don't like in this channel is spoilers. And obviously, against terms of service stuff, racism, sexism, you know, it's a just. But spoilers. What you see is what you get. I have no idea what's coming. I don't even look up the names of the quests. I couldn't tell you when the first dungeon is. No idea. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom. They ushered a new age of harmony amongst two factions, and from them their esteem on another, the Mansuya, the worn animal faces, and the Mirga, the limbs of men. Alright, well that's kind of neat. It sounds like I'm setting up for either my first trial or a first dungeon here, but again, we're guessing. There you are. Did you learn a thing or two? Yeah. While you were off talking, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go fetch them. Ah. Most expensive hair tie in existence. Saya. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts the three most of our revered deities. Spoilery. I have some old, oh, that's exciting. By all means, we would like to see it. Of course, Yudianger, he wants to see it all. The Manusa, you've heard of them already, the three sisters. The one, the eldest, is Cinderuva, goddess of wisdom, alchemist, and holder highest. Cinderuva, goddess of wealth, and the younger sibling over the crafts. Although each worship for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together. Makes sense. In the fashion of Mansuya, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life. And what are the Mirga, if I may ask? Mirga hold power over nature in the ages past. They were revered guardian deities of the time of conflict. The Magus Sisters. I'm trying to think, did I play the game they were in? I don't think so. Among them is a god who possesses the Gaja's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor Arkasodera. I'm sorry if I butcher some words. My background is English and French. Probably 4. I wouldn't know that one. We are going to be doing 4 really soon though. Wednesdays starting next week are going to be variety night. So 4 is number 1 on the list. 4 and 10, of course. 10? Really? 10? Really? I don't remember. I'm sliding. Hold on. There, okay, we're good. Dragon ally. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing further from the truth. Aww. Since FF10. Okay, I'm gonna have to look now. I'm curious. Confident that you're giving us serves us well in our efforts. Hello, Corby Day. I don't watch a lot of other streamers, and it's nothing personal. It's time. I'll watch some on the weekends and catch up on the few that I really like. But generally speaking, I don't watch a whole lot of Twitch other than a couple IRL friends I have. And I watch most of it on YouTube because I can go back and watch it. I work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. I got kids. And I edit videos, write videos, film videos, plus stream. It's not something that I have a whole lot of time to do, to be perfectly honest. They're a hidden summon. Oh, that's right. There's 2 hidden summons. There's the one with the gold, which is the one in the gold saucer, which I need it to kill fucking Sin. I admit that. What was it? Didn't get. Okay, got you. I didn't do 10-2. Someone told me it wasn't as good, so I didn't do it. And then everyone's like, well, you should have did it. It's actually pretty good. Did you say you're going to Nidana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant, beautiful, kind, understanding. And did I say she's beautiful? I could see her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. Oh, that's the cutest shit ever. I love it. Alright, let's go. Oh, the dog is still kind of buggy. He loves his attention. Yeah. It's one of the things I'm blessed with many things, but time is one that if my days were longer by 2 hours. Nirvana. Ooh, I love it. It's adorable. Did I say beautiful? Time release? No. Fair. Fair. And that's okay too, right? Alright, we're gonna get our crystal, which is important. The dog is like right up against my leg. Also, again, for everyone new, if you see me blow my nose a lot and you're like, girl, are you sick? I'm not. I'm one of those people that every time I'm cold, I've got the sniffles. And I'm one of those people, if it's not 23 degrees outside Celsius, I'm cold. So it's like 9 months of the year this nose runs. Oh no! Okay, they're all down. That's not good. Are they dead or are they asleep? Please don't be dead. They dead. They dead. Oh, they're not dead.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
Just slashed it.
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
He's adorable.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
Yes, my friends.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Okay, before I click the next button, let me first say that his hair tie makes him less cranky looking. And then you hear that cranky ass voice come out and you're like, your cover of Cranky is slipping, sir.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Instant
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
Who are you?
Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova.
Listen, I only do the
Winds have
punchy
shifted.
hand.
I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this
Yeah,
clear
the
in
accent
days.
is great. And one thing I'm very, very in love with their culture is color. I love the color.
me, how did you acquire those scales?
Ask nicely.
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not?
I
Busted.
should like to draw a file or two, if so.
That's right, I'm here for the muscle.
See here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Just
You're shoving, so help me.
you're a dragoon. Jump, motherfucker.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement. No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk? As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project.
Just it's pleasant.
But it is here, at the great work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
It's such a pleasant little area. To me, the colors sell me, right? The garb, the dresses. I've always found the accent beautiful. Like, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the scene. What happened to Esquinier? Like, he literally can almost fly jump. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna let these people, you know, beat me up, take my hair, take my blood. Oh, it's like, look. Even how the things are connected. Scales and balances. Like, it's beautiful, without a shadow of a doubt. Alright, let's go talk to Nidana. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful for us. Although Kryl herself is tied up with another investigation, Warchief is eminently capable substitute. I hate it when they like push me out there like, yeah, this one will do the punchy hand. Not me, this one. So if I understand correctly, you seek and make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions. Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits a vast concentration of ether. One cannot go anywhere near it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, powerless to deal with this consequential way. In order to strike back, we set up a blade of alchemists and enchanted talismans. Talismans that allow soldiers to venture to the tower. Could such a thing be possible? Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against etheric corruption of primals. Not punchy lab rat, yes! Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon skills have proved the most promising. Owing to their aetheric destiny, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protective property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we would have been made steadily in progress the talisman. Soon we'll be able to conduct our field test, is where you and your blessing of light comes in. What exactly is, what the fuck do you want me to do here? Nothing complicated. We ask you to serve as an escort. I'll explain it in further detail. Yeah, it makes sense. As for your own safety, I would field test how well your blessing shields you. With your permission, of course. In any case, Yuri and I will find ways to make ourselves useful. We would be grateful for any assistance. Aww. Punchy, punchy lab rat. If you are ready, you will put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the great work and turn south up the street, you will meet the top and there's some preparations. Alright, let's go. On my little chocobo with the bow. Up we go. I gotta stop that. Scare you guys away. Okay. Up. Oh, there you are. Drunken Deepa? I hope you didn't have any trouble climbing the hill. Not all are accustomed to physical strain. I give you a fruit of your sweat, tears, and many sleepless nights, the Drunken Deepa. As a lantern presented to the gods as an offering, taking inspiration from tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe aether sickness. For your test, you'll be exposed 4 times. That should be enough. You ever played a game and then oh my goodness, that happens a lot. It's a cute chocobo though. Alright, Drunken Deepa. Try not to fall behind. I trust no one. No Vex. Okay. Please follow. Deepa means light in Tamil. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that insight. That's awesome. The drunken light. Ha! It's even funnier. Oh, stand back. Cute! Confirm testing to resume. Where are you going? You're just going around in circles, silly Deepa. I'm gonna hide in the bush. Okay. Nope, nothing again. Impressive, no irregularities. Please brace for final discharge. Interesting. nothing. Alright, congratulations. There you go. Alright, let's go see. Ah, you returned and not on your knees. A promising signs. Fair, fair. Alright, thank you. I'll replenish you safe there and we shall test the talisman. No dizziness, nausea, anything? Nope. Hello, Civ. The strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk. With this, we can request your aid. Da, da, da. Okay. Huh, you're a capable warrior too, are you not? Oh god, here we go. You see, our talisman requires a special link, but we have exhausted our stores of key energies to do it. Okay, go get some herbs. Will you not come with me as a thing? Is that an escort quest? I'm in your debt. Please don't be a shitty escort quest. Please. Don't suck. So I was told to level the healer first because the healing quest, I guess, is really good. But more than anything, fuck it. I like my white mage. White mage, to be perfectly honest, I think if we had to sit back and say, what's your main? White mage. I know. I know. Let's go see. So different. Like World of Warcraft, it was a mage forever. No, now it's... I'm confident in saying that it's 100% the white mage. It feels like we're being followed. Look out, Warchief! Oh, really? Alright, hold on. Let me see. One of those, and here. Oh, that's so pretty. Listen. Patrick, I understand it. I'm in love with it. Oh man, that's pretty. I'm not gonna get over this. I like DPS, it's just I don't like the way the mage plays. I find it too familiar. Where Final Fantasy has its own real setup, and I like it. I'll try. I liked Dragoon. I think I'll play some more of it later. What am I looking for? Speak with her again. Okay. And I'm gonna try Red Mage because I was told that Red Mage is. So I just got lipstick all over my finger. Is so good. That's it. See, I did it there without any lipstick on my finger. Good, good. Let's continue on. You know what we should eat? An eggie. There we go. Now we're ready to kick some butt. And the chocobo. I'm not used to killing monsters and leveling anymore. It's so weird. But not in a bad way. Like, this is what I begged for. This is what I wanted. I wanted great storytelling. And I got it. I like tanking. That's fun too. I'm gonna deal with you too, sir. Alright. Okay, glare looks cool too now. For the blood lilies! Now go away, bad crocodile thing. Pisaka. Crocodile thing. There we are. Kajaya was a great dancer. And those who follow her, well, you know, they come to this place to dedicate their dance. Happy benefit, spirit weed grows here in abundance. Kidnappers aren't like to return soon. Better safe than sorry. Fair. Like, this is beautiful. Look. It takes your breath away. Like, look at the, let's stop for a second. So let's see. Dancer Temple. I figured. I mean, I don't want to like scream it out loud, but you know. It's pretty. It's pretty. Nice cinematic view. They're standing on elephant heads. You cross any? Oh.
Yes, that would be Radz-at-Han. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Is that like the Sultanate or something like that? Can you tell me the satrap?
Well, he is the most important person in Radz-at-Han. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjord from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radz-at-Han to thrive all these years. And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
Gorgeous. 10 out of 10.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
You watch Estinia being like hauled out on a plank. Piece of shit.
I come all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets. I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen?
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Elizabeth would, because you're a dink.
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plan. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
I'm gonna kick you in the fucking shins. I'm a Lalafell, so that's as high as I can go, but I'm gonna do it. Spirit, we'd asked this for a while. Let's get back to the great work. Kick the little fucker in the shins. That's what we're gonna do. My mind is made up. That line. Oh, I did hear it. Absolutely. But I don't get the subtle nuance as to what's coming. You guys do. Oh, I do remember the ramblings. Absolutely. They're there for a reason. They're not there to just show he's sitting there. Because that all they had to do was pan it out, look at him. If his ramblings were ramblings, right? It's like Emmett Selk. Everything Emmett Selk said, there was a reason for it. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I just can't, I still can't. You want to know what's fucking me up about this? The fact that Emmett Selk is the one telling me of the whole thing. It's like his story is the one that's being told. Because remember, Heaven's Word, it was Infiltrating. Stormblood, it was Lys. Shadowbringers, it was Ardbert. Emmett Selk's dead. At least we think he is. I'm starting to really fucking debate that he is. Unless it ends where it's the conclusion and they all lose and they're happy with their loss. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm grasping at straws. We are a little closer. Isn't much, but please accept it as a gratitude. Yeah, give me gil. Absolutely. I'll take all your gil. Ah, smiles, yeah. If you'll excuse me, I shall return to my work with the talisman. Oh, you're back. I have a message for you, Mistress Nidana. It would seem the stores of giant gall are running low. What? But last I looked, there was still plenty. I suspect that was before Urianger told everyone about tempering cure, and Estienne shares his knowledge about dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, this leads to new possibilities, that it can be far from me to complain. We'll have to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend to that if you'd like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I cannot in good conscience send you out while the kidnappers are at large. They're not there for him, they're there for you. Public Island, the quarry. Got it. Thank you. At least permit me to accompany you. May I borrow a pair of Hamsa? By all means, do try to be patient with them. Those survived are still in training. I bring the huntsman to the entrance. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Someone sent me a text. At a local number. Oh, for Christ's sakes. We had a pushy car salesman sell us. We had 2 salesmen on our car. Okay? We just bought a Nissan Rogue. And one of them, very, very nice guy, and the other one was a woman who was way too pushy. She's the type of person who, if you say a sentence, she'll turn that sentence around and try to sell you something related to that sentence. And now she's texting me to see if there's anything else that she can sell me. Like, no, fuck off. I'm good. Spent $18,000. I'm good. Here are our hums. Oh, the little birdies! If these creatures look familiar, they are Eorzean dodos. Hamza have been long kept as livestock in Thavnir, and the hatchery may be found. An account said the hatcheries near the tower. That's where my errand takes. You have no objections. We set forth. Do I get to ride the birdie? Are ready? Let us depart. Yes. Look at this. Look at the waddle. The poor little Lalafell. Ah, look at the water. Stop it, I want to turn. Well, thank you, Miri. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Potato Squad. Those of you who don't know, there is a channel membership. You get access to some pretty cool emotes. More to come. I'm working on them. And it's a way to support the channel. There is no content hidden behind a paywall ever on this channel. We're gamers. We don't like that shit. But it is an extra way to support the channel. And I appreciate it. Kindly. Never, ever necessary. Look at him! That's phallic, but so funny! It's funny with the Lalafells. The little, the little legs. No, stop moving. Hold on, I gotta do this. No, we need this. It's necessary, okay? Hold on. Hold on, I almost got it. Dodo. Looks that's stupid. I love it. And I love the Lalas when they waddle. Oh, I bet. I want to do it on Elizabeth with the legs sticking out. Mandarin post, first time in the tower. Oh, that's so funny. Is there errand for Strap? I am. His Excellency bade me to collect your report. He also wishes to express his heartfelt gratitude. Wait a second. Who wants to bet a cookie that he is the Sartap? Aha. We simply do our duty to receive His Excellency's regard. Benevolence, his treatment of the young could be as callous. Though we have enjoyed relative peace and calm these last few days, one remains battle. Listen, I'm not putting that on the back. That's on the back burner. It's very possible. Your predecessor often traveled alone. It's been the last few years. Took over. I wonder how that fellow's faring. Like those before him, he went on to represent the stirrup in foreign lands. Wherever he may now be, I am certain he is well. As for myself, I assure you, all I do on my own volition. Gladly, I pray for you. Do not think ill of His Excellency. Certainly not, lad. Whatever happens, my faith in the strap is unwavering. But I still worry for you. We would become overwhelmed with sadness if something would happen to you. Do you take care? Do you hear? I will. Thank you. And who might this be? Ah, this is Warchief. From Eorzea, the towers have appeared there too. Tell me what the situation's like. May I suggest that you exchange information with our soldier? Both parties would stand to learn something from value. Excellent idea. You two, bring the report. You almost killed the dodo. Okay, what do you got? Right? Little teeth. It occurs to me, the panda babies are cute though. Listen, Patrick, we can argue all day, but the panda babies are cute. It occurs to me that we have yet to properly introduce the company. We are the Radiant Host, military order of Strap's command. We train hard, admit only capable warriors to our ranks, and even so, we struggle to keep count of the tower. We succeeded. The towers, the spawning monsters? Yeah. Oh, it's good. It looks good. It looks Dragoon. That was my thought process when they first came out. I was like, Dragoons? No. I heard of a visitor from Eorzea. We can tell the Telepharoi. We know that they're ones behind the tower. They've declared war on the whole world. What? Why do we want to do this? I don't understand. It's because he's fucking crazy. What? They want to die? What madness is this? They're fucking crazy. You don't... Fandaniel's fucking nuts. We should know the tower, a little less about ourselves. The Tower of Zot, as folks are calling it, suddenly appeared where the Isle of Nerunair. We're safe from its influence from a distance, but too far we get into the water, we expose ourselves to the corrupting aether. You're a foreigner. How do you deal with them? Well, I kind of just walk in, little wave, keep going. Perfect. Let's go see. There's a few, but I find they use them like as emotional tools, like Ulrich, if you remember. Like I was like, oh. Or the little girl that wanted to be an alchemist. I was like, oh, okay. Or the kid that we, with the black mage, like, oh. How to say it? Whirl it. Fucking whirl it. But come, you've had the best original errand. As mine will keep me here a while longer, I can't guide you the rest of the way. Worry not, straightforward. I got chocobo. We're gonna waddle. Oh no, I get to take him again! This is great! Where the fuck am I going? Oh, wait, over there. Oh my god, Whirlit fucked me up. Like, that was hard. That's hard. I've got half of it written for a video. Whirlit was hard, though. Jesus. And then with the books at the orphanage. Aww. Little bum wiggles, look at that. It's like my dog right there. That's how he walks. It's a little nub. You know, if they were gonna give me a dodo, the least I could have did was make it faster than my chocobo. You know what I mean? Kind of feels kind of silly. Or make it fly. I know dodos don't fly. I'm aware. It's been fun. Oh, there we are. Gunbreaker. Oh, I haven't done anything Gunbreaker. You know, Gunbreaker's the one that just doesn't interest me very much. No sooner your Hamza runs off. Alright, that's cool. Okay. Here, what do you need? Giant skull for the alchemist? Oh, of course. You'll have it. Labor tirelessly to deal with the tower. Whatever you need. Alright, there's a giant sack of giant skull for you. I read that too fast and it was much dirtier than I thought it. Great folks, but if they need more, they need but to ask. Alright, let's see. Yeah, watch how lazy this one is. There is a dodo mount. That's it. We need it. It's not a want. That's a need. That is a full-on need. It's on the same list as the fat Moogle mount. I need that. I'm waiting to buy my camera, and then I'm gonna buy that fucking mount. I want the Moogle mount. Big bastard. I won't. Okay. Find specimens, bring in these. We know everything we need for the prototype. Awesome rigorous test, but there'll be time for one true test. Hope I got the gil for it. I have 6 mil, and I want to save it for a house. So, probably not. Not yet. Eventually, we will get a dodo. Look at that waddle. I'm adorable. Do, do, do. Waddle on the mission.
I see our taskmasters have allowed you a moment's respite as well.
A moment for me, and you come and ruin it.
I have to hand it to these alchemists. They are determined to see this endeavor of theirs succeed. I've never been one for blind optimism, but I sincerely get the sense they're close to a breakthrough.
They had better be, or all this effort was for naught.
You got poked and
Peoples
prodded.
of Eorzea, of the Far East, of Tavner. Children of this star united in common cause against a dire threat. Yet ere they succumbed to suicidal madness, were not the Telophoroi born of her body as were we? They who cling to life and the promise of the morrow's dawn, against they who desire death and an ending of their own orchestration. The victors of this war alone will hold the right to answer the question of existence, of its meaning, and its worth.
He's right.
Poetic and ominous to a fault. That said, if it's an existential debate in nature, then our arguments might not be as persuasive as you'd think. Fandaniel wants to die and take everyone with him in an orgy of pain and suffering. An utterly vile and unforgivable idea.
Thancred got it.
And yet, and spat upon by fate and wailing in the deepest pit of despair, who among us can say they have not entertained similar thoughts? There are nights black as pitch, bereft of hope, and no words of comfort can reach you. And it's all you can do to grit your teeth and choke back the bile.
Jesus Christ, Thancred.
The more you see and suffer life's injustices, the more difficult they become to bear. Vengeance is nurtured in similar soil. Though your anger has a broader focus, the sentiment is much the same. A fervent desire to destroy others, to see them drown in torment, as you have.
There's his growth showing.
That about sums it up. The will to endure is not always as strong as the urge to burn it all down and salt the earth. Survival be damned. It's a struggle, often close and brutal.
Indeed. Well, I, for one, shall pray survival proveth more appealing in the end.
As will I. Besides, our chances are much improved when we've the company of others committed to the cause of life. Our vengeful dragoon.
Yeah, very
here
much
is proof
Corby
of
Day.
that.
Our vengeful dragoon. Piece of shit. Go, go, go. What are you running?
What is it? What did you see?
Fuck nuts.
Fandaniel. Are you sure? If he knows we've been working on a countermeasure.
He knows.
It holds. The vessel holds!
At long last.
Busted.
Look! We have finally created a talisman strong enough to withstand our experiments.
Why chase when you can holy?
We've named it a warding scale for the time being. With this in your possession, your soul should be completely shielded from corruptive ether.
Afforded such protection, any one of us may approach the towers without fear. Thou hast mine admiration. 'Tis an invention of historical significance.
It didn't hit mine, Kane, just because while it is unfortunate that he's bringing back all of his old chagrin, it feels like a trauma dump, a bullshit kind of feeling.
I thank you for your kind words. But I would prefer you keep them unsaid until we test the talisman's efficacy in the field. It is for the next stage of our plan that we summoned you in the first place, to accompany me to the Tower of Zot. Should the scale prove effective, as I very much hope it will, then you'll have little to do. But should the effect be weaker than anticipated, I must ask that you restrain me, or knock me senseless.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Either way, we are fortunate to have you with us.
Nidana, are you certain you wish to do this?
I can see it though, absolutely, Zen.
If others are to trust our creations, then we must have faith in them first. But should I fail to return, then learn what you can from this attempt and apply it to the next. Our work must continue. Is that clear?
That's right, until the studies show.
We'll keep an eye on the place while you're away, assuming Fandaniel is lurking about. There's no telling what mischief he has in mind for us, or you. Be on your guard.
Kane, I can see that.
Shall we be on our way? I'll have one of the soldiers at the hatchery prepare us a boat, and we can set out from the northern shore.
And for the record, she is beautiful. Okay, up there. Whoa, the fuck all the way up there. Alright. They fly! Yes! Oh! They fly! Oh, that made me happy. The ugly little dodos fly. Ah. Like, I'm trying to contain myself from that. Alright, let's go. Whee! Jumpy, jumpy. Okay, let's go see. Yes, I'm trying to get this. There we are. Unlocked a floating location. Okay, okay. We're already like a quarter into level 82. It's pretty exciting. IRL facts and all the times before they were to better testing meetings. Many yep, they did. They very much did. It's so strange that the elegant. Which was the elegant? The chair? But I'm just happy the dodo flies, because that's just made my day. Oh, the elephant mount. The elephant mount flies for real? Does it use its ears? Because, you know. All that remains is the board and on our way. And should I become corrupted, do not stay your hand. Other alchemists can fill my role. Well, the longer I draw it out, the more nervous I become. Let's go. Let's go. Please, please, please don't fuck her up. Please let it be a happy thing and I only have to fuck up Fandaniel.
We should soon cross the threshold of the tower's influence. Any moment now. It's working! And you are still yourself? Then I'd like to see how it fares.
Oh, that would have been awesome. We've learned not to go in.
So far, so good. The scale's protection appears to be holding.
No.
A few more steps.
Please, please, please.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the scale has proved. Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets.
Fandaniel, just come out so I can kick your ass. Just...
What?
What did you do? What a change of scenery. Oh.
Oh, let me go. Oh, let me go.
Oh, do calm down. You'll only hurt yourself.
Stop. Oh, you can't do this. Please.
Well, he's Ken, but we're gonna stop him. Oh no.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking. My! Such hostility! Never before has my
Hello,
artistry
Freya.
so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
What are you talking about? They're scientists. They wrote how to do it.
Surely you've yet to hear the one about Fandaniel, the sundered Ascian. I inherited the position and the soul of the Fandaniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking.
Once upon a time, there was an asshole Ascian named Fandaniel. He pissed off Alala and got Alala foot in his ass. The end.
Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Fandaniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
Corvide. Yes.
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Then I expect you've heard of me. The old me.
Out with it, mother. Okay, we're going into the echo.
At your service.
Come on. Thinking.
Imagine a nation of unbridled prosperity.
There's the voice.
Every need met. Day after day of unbroken, unshakable peace. Existence fulfilled.
I figured it was Crystal Tower because it was Allegan, but let me see.
And ripe for decay.
You are a genius without peer, Amon. However do you conceive of such delightful experiments? That fool was beside himself with panic when he awoke with the head of a bull. Even his cries for help emerged as so much guttural loathing.
Ah! Okay, well, no, I remember the Owen comment, but didn't place it.
Oh, the memory of it. My poor sides. My friends and I were so consumed by laughter, we struggled to breathe.
No more than entertainment. for bored wastrels ignorant of its worth. My all-consuming work. But it was not their only indulgence.
It's a level of fucked up that's like, what?
For they were ever hungry for stimulation. Slaves to the slightest hint that amusement was afoot. Our nation was ailing, but I would see the poison purged. I resurrected a legend. Our first and greatest emperor. And just as I had planned, he set our wayward empire back on the path of conquest. An inexhaustible ambition carried us onwards, always onwards. Yet, he who delivered to us such glory was not to be satisfied.
Heed me, Armon. No matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault, all is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost.
Yep, they played with people. It was a game.
You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war. And so I have come to claim you.
Hi, Emmett. I miss you, dude. I know we had a rough go and I kind of killed you, but hi.
For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Fandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
Emmett, like, fucked everybody up, like, a lot.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw.
Just...
Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
Right, Freya?
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primates.
I seen it, I almost clicked on it, and it said S for spoilers, and I was like, no. Shit.
If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again. Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see you.
Leave it to Peebs. I like this character. She's pretty. She's funny. She's smart. I like her accent. I like her dress. Fuck. All good, don't worry. Dear preserve. Succeed in making the talisman. I must report. Let's return. I'm not walking. I'm not walking. Nope. While you guys keep paying me gil to finish these quests, I'm not walking. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Well, something's gone awry. What happened? Fandaniel's a little shit. Sure, you wanted to do more, but I'm glad you returned here first. We're really, at least we endanger Nidana and the other captives. I love, love, love this song. Look. What? It'll tell you. What's him? We'll see. Must inform the situation. Don's colleagues included. I'll call them to the gathering. Alright. Xenos. We'll fight him. If he offs Fanny Boy. Dude, he wouldn't even do it because it would bore him. It would bore us. Can you answer me this? Though Nidana's trapped, is she still alive? Yes. For now. Then we must make warding skills, as many as we can. The prototype works perfectly. The Nidana approved at peril to herself. Let us make more. Yeah, they need the elephant race because they are the ones that have the, I assume, the belief in the god. There's something with that race specifically. My friends, the Syrup was made aware of this tragedy. He offered his heartfelt condolences, a pledge to provide. To that end, he bade me give you this link pearl. Okay. And for our heroes, I bear an invitation. In her report, Mistress Madonna, her vital contributions to the talisman created, in fact, stir his attention and recognize your deeds, and he wishes to meet you. In addition, he would further discuss collaboration. Would you like to go to Radz-at-Han? Yes? We would be honored, of course. Closer cooperation between our lands can only benefit all. Then it is settled. Please come on the dodo. Please be the dodo. Please be dodo travel. Alright, let's go. No dodo travel. Remember how that looked like divinities? Well, that's it. And we know from before and in Shadowbringers that they take the people that believe. So like for Ifrit, they took all the Amalg, put them in there, and they were the ones that created it. So it's definitely a racial story. So if we could get all those scales up and running, as long as they were not, it would be good. Should tag and use the chocobo. I've never used a chocobo porter once in this game. I don't know how. I know. That's yes. Radz-at-Han. No. I like the battle music so. Oh fuck. I was hoping to jump down. Why are you like this? Here. No? God damn it. I'm gonna go down the hard way. Cheap scenic routes travel and 100% safe. Ah. Fuck. Alright, Kajaya's footsteps. Please let me just jump off it. Please. I'll be good, PB. Why are you guys like this? You are no fun. Pooping on my parade. You have to take the long way. Yep, I do. Half won't cut it until much later. Alright, well I tried to take the fun way. Oh, okay, we got all the lilies. That's good. We love that. Blood for the blood lilies, very important. all good. It's all good. Ugly birdies. I tried. Music's pretty. Yeah, they're not gonna let me jump down there because they're no fun. No fun. Really? I'm being good. I'm taking the long way. Why are you like this? There. Oh, the ugly ass camels. I'm sorry, listen, call it what you... They're not pretty. There's nothing pretty about those camels. They're like moose. Ugly as fuck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Jumpy. Giraffe camels, pretty much. Alright, oh, then let us proceed. Oh, in the Great Tower, the city is currently in a state of high alert. It has to be very close to me at all times. Estigné by nothing. Wow.
A vast rock squats upon Fandaniel, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radz-at-Han. Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things. Pass beneath its hot and piercing gaze, bearing down like a second midday sun.
Telling you, he's fucking me up that it's Emmett doing all this introduction. I like his voice, I like it, but story-wise.
The fragrant haze, a mixture of sweet incense and acrid smoke. The cries of merchants mingled here with lively melodies accented
the pink
by
is
dancers'
so pretty.
feet. Travelers seduced by vivid sound and colors were once swallowed up by patchwork streets. But no such scenes to savor now. To what somber present does that divine eye bear witness?
It's absolutely beautiful.
Here we are, Megadota. It seems a shame to bring you here directly. Under normal circumstances, it would have been my pleasure to show you the sights.
And it would have been our pleasure to see them. Alas, it seems our tour of the
Jumping
city will have
puzzle
to wait.
too. You guys like those jumping puzzles and I don't. I'm so bad at them. It hurts.
I'm afraid so. Come, we should head inside.
The little elephant pose. That's so cute. We came in size order.
Your Excellency, may I present our honored visitors?
Oh, it wasn't him. Okay.
Ah, splendid. Most splendid. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alchemists, satrap of Radz-at-Han. Our alchemists tell me your assistance was invaluable in the creation of the warding scale. Such deeds ought to be recognized in person. Thus did I have young Varshan convey you here forthwith. On behalf of my people, may I express to you our sincere gratitude.
Nidada was taken.
A regrettable incident indeed. Her colleagues insist that we honor her wishes and trust in the talisman, that it will be instrumental in saving Nidana and the others. I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
Dude, I want one of those
I think
chairs.
not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
He's the dragon.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
Welcome, Liliana.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Given his skills.
I am Vritra, and for years uncounted have this isle served as mine abode.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
He sensed his
mine
kin.
elder brothers, of Midgard's Sonma's spawn, I was last to hatch.
You're the best boyo. That's awesome.
Well, isn't this a surprise? We were told Radz-at-Han had an alliance with a dragon. Not that a great worm sat in the satrap's own hall.
He is the satrap.
A necessary subterfuge, as the true tale of our nation history illustrates most effectively. In the beginning, the rock upon which our city is built was home to Vitra, and Vitra alone. In time, the ancestors of the Matanga came to the island and established a foothold. But never did they dare disturb the worm's lair. Next to arrive were the Aura. Adopting the example of their Akasodra allies, they too treated Vitra with reverence and respect. And for many years, an understanding between our forefathers and the Great Worm endured. Until marauding heroes from the mainland came, threatening to shatter our peace and tranquility, when it seemed all would be drowned in blood. Vitra himself came forth and quelled the rising conflict. A peaceful accord was reached, and oaths sworn in Vitra's name. Thus began the dragon's governance of the fledgling state, which was to grow into Radz-at-Han.
But if Vritra is still here, then your position as satrap is just...
For show.
A charade, yes. And one which my family has performed faithfully for generations.
Many envy the great worms their power. Were it known that I ruled here, then the fires of war would burn without end. I would not be the flame which consumeth my people. Those few who joined me in laying our country's foundations were, perforce, sworn to secrecy.
Your eye. It was taken.
Uh-oh.
'Tis here, buried within the semblance of flesh. The body before thee is but a simulacrum, constructed by the finest artisans of Radz-at-Han. With mine eye nestled within, it doth serve as an inconspicuous vessel for my will.
So I was kind of right. He is kind of the sultanate, whatever. I was right. I need cookie. I deserve a cookie for that. I was right. It's not often that I'm right and I'm going to enjoy it, but I was right.
That would explain why I felt the presence of a dragon upon our first meeting.
Of course you would.
I am woven with wards fashioned to deceive such arcane senses. Though 'twas short-lived, it seemeth thy fusion with my brother hath left thee much altered. Estinian warm blood.
I know.
From the very first, we sensed the nature of one another. Yet did neither one of us bear his fangs. That is all I need know of thee for now.
With my secret thus revealed, I have for you a proposal. Not as a worm of the first brood, but as the ruler of Radz-at-Han. With all haste must we take in hand the finished talismans and breach this foul spire. Thence, should it lay within our power to dispel its wicked influence.
I'm one of those odd people that have the sniffles when I'm cold. So it's very, like, I'm in Canada. So it's fucking cold all the time. So I have the sniffles probably 9 months of the year. It's just a normal thing. Nights and mornings, sniffles.
Of the warding scales, the narrow confines of the tower doth limit the size of our force.
And thus denied strength in numbers, thou must choose thy soldiers with care.
Just so. Yet though our radiant host is formidable, I see a sure path before me. Thou and thy comrades have contended with a multitude of primal beings. Most recently, thou didst cast down false gods in Paddlethan and Cartanau, I am told. 'Tis upon that strength I would call. The scions have proven themselves the most
Thanks,
capable,
Juliana. Yeah, just me and my son.
serve as the tip of our spear.
I actually had to give a note to his teacher at the beginning of the year to not send him home with the sniffles for COVID. And that he had the sniffles all the time because it's just part of his nature. That it's not a new symptom, that he will blow his nose constantly. It's true.
Talismans would, of course, be provided for each of thy companions.
Okay. Bear with me. We're going to take a 30-second break. Y'all know where I'm going. It's a longer stream, so I got to use the washroom. Let's say a minute. Minute? Maybe two? Right back. That's the goal. We're going to put the display up here. Perfect. We're going to put that there. Right back. I got a cookie. Why are you? It doesn't look like that at all. It's just a regular cookie. Oh, I would live in Cristeria. Absolutely.
And should you agree to this undertaking, more will be provided to make use of as you see fit.
There's no denying it's a dangerous proposition, but the rewards may far outweigh the risk. Just think of what we might accomplish if we could equip all our allies with warding scales. I worry, however, that even the 4 of us may be too few for what you have in mind. Might we regroup with our friends first to discuss the matter?
Alright, whew.
'Tis no trifling task that I have laid before you. Go, steel your hearts and hone your plans. Such time as you require shall be spent in crafting your protective charms.
Okay, makes sense. I forgot this is the... I forgot this is the first fucking quest here. The first real Endwalker set of quests. This is Alice's... Oh fuck, I'm sorry, I keep hitting that. This is the Alice's quest.
Wilt thou not lend thine aid?
Whether your request be made as a great worm or the ruler of Radz-at-Han, I see no reason to refuse, nor will I.
You cranky.
I am in thy debt.
Like, I forgot this. We still haven't finished like the Alice of Shadowbringers. You know what I mean? Like, this is your introduction. Yeah, like I felt like I was already deep into the epic story of... No, this was like the intro. We got the intro, guys. And now we're gonna do the other half of the... Jesus Christ. I can't be crazy to think that that's like a lot for an intro. We got some good lore. We've got Estinien. Now we understand why he's with us. Do I still have to do the shard? Yeah, I just did number 1. That's all I did. Damn. Thancred. Battles to come now, then investigation remains here. Done. I love it. Endwalker is so good though. The fact that it is awesome. I heard that it was massive, which I live for. Oh, hitting the books. Oh, that doesn't sound very exciting. This with a zombie-like hunger. Yes. An unsettling change must come over Charlene and... Okay, yes, that's right. Final days. There are all so many dusty pages one can skim in a day. Let us convene at noon, whatever. Exit to the annexes, right? Alright, cool. Let's go look at the books. Yeah, and the fact that Estinien was like... sus. So we know why he's in the story. Not just because he does the pokey and he buys expensive shit, but because there's a dragon involved and, well, we need a dragon poker. Base level... for me was... Shadowbringer so far is like, I'm sorry, I know, but a lot of people are gonna be like, what the fuck, but... Galjo? What a name. Zolzu. Shadowbringer is absolutely incredible. Time to head to the library and read. In real life, that would be like the best day ever. In real life. I'm gonna go get this thingy over here. Jesus. Dude, what I wouldn't do to have a hot something where it's nice outside, sit on a chair and read, or have a day where my husband's like, I'm going to leave you here with so-and-so books. I will pick you up in 4 hours with food. And to just be left to it. Like, away from the house so I can't do other stuff. Oh god, I like to read. It's one of those things that I would do a lot more of if I had the fucking time. Building this only entrance. Great bow. The Archons have dispatched... stop! Raha? I guess. I like to call him Raha. The little accent. Raha. Your status presents more of a problem. As non-citizens, you're only permitted to browse the first floor. Even so, there should be a number of books. Well, let us be about it, shall we? Alright, so I get... the Numino. Alright, here we go. Let's go look at the books. Not pronouncing that name. The History of Charlene. A brightly colored book. Love that. Hi, doggo. Hi, pupper. He's a good boy. Lives a Rodigan man by the name of Nine Kemp. Oh wow, that's not good. Divine, terrible floods of Eorzea, so it was built a gigantic ship, assembled a crew, and Imperial flood arrived foretold. To the horror of strangely turning, the waters drove people toward the ocean. Alright, where the vessel was only moments. The mighty spell of teleportation and drifted the entire sail of the Albathian spine. Refugees from the surrounding regions were huddled alongside of them, and bloodshed saddened by the sight. Their ship intended returning to the northern seas. They landed on a beach island. Became the city of Charlene. I would, like I said, if I absolutely could, if I was taken out of my home and told, sit there, you have nothing on you, no phone, no anything, or, well, I would keep the phone for music. Just relax and read. I have a day of it. Love it. 2 years later, foreign past motion to recognize that they have become a flourishing town and call Eorzean residents took to calling the colony itself Charlene, which held no amount of confusion. Charlene inhabitants, namesake the Emporium. Following the great exodus, goblins, treasure hunters claimed themselves a tiny corner of the abandoned island, Idylishire. Listen, we like Idylishire, okay? Little gobby land. Endwalker between my mental. Gotcha. Okay, no, it happens. Especially if it strikes a nerve. Wordlit struck a nerve for me. That was a hard one. If you ever gaze the skies above and have patterns. Alas, this heavenly sea was unreachable. This Alag came close to understanding the laws which govern the starry abyss. It was they who launched Alamud. Having read their ancient ambitions, I wonder, has your interest in field study remained? Would it ever shock you to learn the stars drift further and further apart? May they need to do so forever? Well-worn manual. 20 summers. Well-worn. This is porn. Beloved seekers of knowledge, have you ever learning before your health and neglect to feed your body as it should? I too, once foolish practice, one night engrossed with epiphany. For all the world's mysteries that drive us to wreck and abandon, we have few years to live our lives. Thus, I share you with this mantra. I am forever 20 summers young. The number itself unimportant. It could be 19, 23, whatever age you are when you read this manual. Though mindful, healthy living will you extend the time available to spend your chosen research. Another day, another moon, another summer. Grasp the greater truth you pursue. In the pages to follow, you explore the secrets of maintaining one's physical condition from a biological, astrological, arcane viewpoint. So it would have been funnier if it would have been porn. Okay, the well-worn manual, get it? Stewards of Wisdom. Mind your headspace? Yeah, okay. Charlotte, strict to heart the word Savior, we found the foundation and relit. Holy fuck, without a knowledge. Expertise, bit of coin. Charlotte, they eschew the tools of war with knowledge. Holy fuck, I'm only at 2. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm missing one. Oh, fuck. Did I miss this one? There it is. Maybe? Alright, there. Fuck, I missed one. Cathartic. Okay. Well, we'll certainly see. Remember, I still have Hildy's. I have Hildebrand saved for bad moments, so. We'll certainly look at it. And I mean, I'm a person who's not very easily triggered. Whirlit did it to me for a moment. And that kind of hurt. When Gaius was talking to his daughter. That did me in. Ah! My chair's going. Hi, puppy. You want your pets. You're a good dog. Sorry, were you waiting long? Yes. Whole expansion. Excuse me. I want to make sure I brought the last promising volumes. Alpha and Kryl should be here. I was delayed in similar fashion. No titles in the Archon stacks. At present, the plan is to skim through as quickly as we dare. Currently reading outside. But it's not the little pleasures. You miss your home? It's been difficult. After a while, we managed to speak with one of the family servants as to ask how things were. It seems our dear father instructed the staff that if Alfino and I were to return to Charlene, we were not allowed to cross the threshold. Should tell him to suck a dick. I mean, going through, you're gonna need a Hildy. Got it. A harsh measure indeed. I hope the efforts and his position in the forum will lead to reconciliation. We'll mend this rift one day. Yep, no spoilers. And what have you, Graha? Have you been visiting your family, or do they live in the city? Well, my situation's somewhat complicated. Was the warm-up. Uh-oh. I was raised in Charlene, but I was born rather further away. In the southern reaches of Isambard, in fact. For generations, my people dwelt in Corvos, the coastal region opposite Siles of Fandaniel. The Allegans founded a city on the fertile land. My ship and tribesmen me coach served as laborers. Of course, massive earthquakes, fourth emerald calamity, and the fifth calamity froze it. My ancestors, however, chose to remain. They might prevent remnants of Allegan technology from being misused. Isn't Corvos under Garlean rule? For the past 50 years. Some semblance of local culture still remains, as the case of most imperial provinces, but Garlemald renamed the region Locus Ammonius. Ammonis. When I was a boy, a nearby town came jurisdiction and his imperial family, the nobles of House Darnus. Am I supposed to know that name? House Darnus demonstrated singular interest in Allegan civilization, and so my tribe was forced to reconsider a plan of action. And sometime, voice had raised in favor of abandoning our ancient customs. After all, the Allegan no longer passed on our eldest children as reliably it once had. Mere discovery eventually tipped the scales, and the decision was made to bury our ties to ancient knowledge and traditions of Allag. As the last child born with an Allegan I was given over to custody to friends of the students of Baldessian, who registered me as a Charlean citizen. I never even considered. Forgive me, that was such an unkind question. Even Thancred was taken in by Archon Louis Sois, was he not? Stories of adopted waifs and rescued orphans are more common among Charlanes than you may think. Oh, yeah. Okay, yep, you're right. I remember. Yet, regardless of our origin, we were all provide with an equal opportunity to learn, sufficient perversity. We outsiders can even vaunted title of Archon. Which is exactly why I love this country. I wish it remained a nation to which citizens can be proud. Here, here. Another good reason to get to the bottom of the forum's stubbornness. Aw, it's good. I'm glad we get to learn more about Graha. How old is Graha? Like, body-wise? Because to call them any... I don't know, it'd be kind of weird to ship them, because Alice is a little girl. I say little, but you know. Probably close to the late teens. And Graha, hundreds. I must say, to quit Missouri Slim, pick through every storybook a disaster, such as interesting, rumble calamities, final days. Speaking of which, am I the only one who didn't witness the events of Amuro firsthand? Yeah, I got you. Young adult. Yeah. I heard that Hildy's coming back, and that's so good. Love it. Thanks. Where to begin? First things first, the phenomena did the ancient encounters the final days. I think it's the first one, complete destabilization of creation magic. Yes, the untold catastrophes wreaked havoc on all manner of life. It's a dangerous gazebo. The chaos extended to the ancients themselves, causing powers, creation to spiral out of control. More or less aligned to my understanding, the ancient arts of creation. Substantial. Hi, puppy. Y'shtola surmises the closest known magic to that summoning ritual. Hi! He's got his snoot between my legs. Nice and warm and cuddly. Not else heralded to approach the final days? The entire star was engulfed by disaster at once. They say it began with a keening sound from the land itself. Met. Not sure about the Mumbo Jumbo. Yeah, the English pronounce it Amarat. But AU, I don't know, Amaro. Sounds so much better in French. The Amarotin spoke of keening. Yes, you go, puppy. See, AU in French together is O. Amuro, and the T would be silent in French. That's all. Speak of Nunaman's Mehmets and speak books of such bound. Last but not least, could you describe how the ancients sought to quell this unprecedented calamity? They summoned Zodiarch. Elidibus serving as his heart, so he gave himself in sacrifice to him and to be. We do not know exactly how Zodiarch brought salvation to the star, only that his godlike law. Then balance was redressed. The ancients were offered up further sacrifice to heal the ravages of the final days. Lives sprouted anew, and these fledgling souls then intended to render onto Zodiarch a trade that would allow them to resurrect their shades of their beloved upon the primal. There are names of the silent T in this game. There are names of the hard T. Yeah, well, in English it's Amarat. That sounds better. Amuru. There might have been had Venat and her fellows not manifested opposition in the form of Heidelin. She's really tall and pretty, by the way. Thank you. Go through a detailed review. Now we're setting events. With all that freshly in my mind, let's see the Telephoroi means speaking back to final days. We've seen that these towers and theirs are forcing people to summon primals as kind of catalyst. Are they simply using the final days to figure speech, a convenient metaphor to scale the destructions they plan to unleash? I'll just point at the conductor. Let us return to our attention to the forum, shall we? We should keep our eye on Y'shtola. About time that she's been studying these research papers. More waiting. Oh, I'm sorry. Did mommy just slip you? Oh, come here, pup. He's such a good boy. You're the best. Then, I don't know. It's confusing. Ah, I'm the last. I might like spending extra 2 useful books. I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Dion-Angers, like the sources of the Garum oracles for its potentially some panic and confusion, dealing the Great Kubal Library, 'tis even less likely that the knowledge of unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on the shelf for any curious scholar to find. Ah, thank you. It stands to reason that my colleagues, by the archons or counselors, should be forced largely ignorant on the subject. Yet, when confronted Master Crotch with the knowledge of teleporoi, for those of you who are new here, Master Fulchano is how it's pronounced. Fulch is directly translated to either pitchfork or crotch, like the crotch of your pants, and some, more derogatory crotch. Yeah, so we here on this channel have dubbed him Crotch. That's it. Too bad. He's an asshole. It fits. Right, he scoffed and suggested that he posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the forum would be the final days would be upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom the guiding the forum's behavior be kept secret to the rest of the nation. Crotch. Not that I mean to excuse myself from my reading duty, but considering Battle's final days, these books could yet hold something of value. They weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Yes, Mom? Peebs. Actually, the name is, and I'm going to put it in chat here, hold on. I'll read that out loud in a second. This is actually the long form of it. PBG. Not French, it's English. PBG. And it comes from a nickname I used to give my daughter when she was like baby. So, with time, that name, it was my first Warcraft character's name. And you can look up PBG, you'll see my Warcraft characters. After that, it was quite long, so I just shut it down to Peebs. Or Peeb, something with Peeb, something with it. And then Warchief Peebs when I started streaming. That's kind of where I'm at. Alright, oh dear, you look exhausted. What about your studies? What were you able to find out? Ah, the day well spent. Should read them again. Moment, you deserve rest. All you get is photos of me. That's good though. We like photos of me. I'm kidding. Don't Google that. The PBGBs. I love it. He appears to be lost in his reading. Of course he is. Alice needs to be desperate need of a study break. Ready for a tea break? I know I am. I like tea. The PBGBs. I love that. Honestly, my neck, my shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs. You know the last stand out at Harvard? Come meet me there. Their coffee's quite good. You said tea, not coffee. No, like you guys have no idea. You have no idea about Battle Fries. I'm gonna tell that to my husband, and he's gonna be like, the PBGBs, and he'll love it. He'll love it. Remember I told you my husband's a lot like Estinien? I'm not kidding. Very, very cranky. But when you get in good and you get that soft side, he's super soft. So, the name Guy in my name comes from him. He used to name the cat his little Peep. And when our daughter used to cry, she used to say Guy as she cried. He's the one that came up with that. And like I said, when I tell him someone said that, he'll love it. He'll be like, oh my god, the PBGBs. Seriously. You know how we all have like a cute thing? That's his. Oh, that's pretty as hell. Coffee! How Charlatan that no other gourmet has sprung up a compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. For a place in order, let me ask if you can get into the mood of the city. I'm interested to hear the average citizen has to learn the telephory. Ali say... Yeah. Ali say... They're not allowed to talk to you. Alright, here's Pinot Dia. What? We can enjoy a private respite. We're looking to share a table. Respectfully look to elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. Simply wondering if you know the telephory. The enemy's... you're at House of Livestream, girl, aren't you? At this woman, with you obviously foreigner. I have heard you disowned. I'll thank you to leave me. I must apologize for fooling me to expect on civility from one so enlightened. Thank you. Alisane! Oh, the sad spots are here. Oh! I'm gonna leave you somewhere. There's Hildoise, but I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption. We were hoping to share our thoughts on the telephory and the unconscionable. My goodness, if that's not young Miss Livea, apologies, but I work in the offices of Forum, and if word reached Master Crotch that I was helping you, I'm sorry. I see. Sorry we bothered you. There's Dickon. Dickon. Alice. Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today? Master Sally say, how long has it been? Far too long. That's Dickon, owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion between the lessons at the stadium. It seems like forever ago. I heard your Master Delphino had set sail for Eorzea and then never came back. Lately, there's gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything all right at home? Your father disowns you? Is everything okay? No, it's not. Dad's a crotch. It's complicated. I hadn't complete strangers be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Livea. Starbucks at Eorzea. No matter how discreet Master Crotch may have been, news of your family's doing never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you to the city of all times? We have questions. Only Charlatan has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, heard anything about the apocalypse called the final days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that. Sean's apocalypse. Oh, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patroness appears to be unwilling to speak to me. I wish there was a way I could help. You're a visitor, Charlatan. Well, pass you off as a server. Order, strike up friendly conversation. Not a bad idea. Don't offer it if you can't do it. The tea is set. The omelet is one of regulars. A Highlander named Gisela. She's sitting on the outside. Behind them, you'll see a Miko gentleman. He ordered 7 baked lobsters. Okay, hold on. Hold on. No, we're asking that again. We are asking, remember, the tea goes to the group by the water. Omelet for Gisela. And lobster Mikot. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Gisela? Tea? Well, tea, that's lovely. Telefa who? I'm sorry. I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends are somewhat uninformed. What comes around current events? Practice successful. We'd happy to talk your ear off. Okay. Gisela wanted the omelet. Finally. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste. Oh, Schlepper. Yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. Some grand claim of the end of days. Same old one, senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? But I had best stay out of it. Let the forum make the right decisions. And you want the lobster. You want the lobster. Ah, see? That's something you will not turn me on to is lobster. Ah, first I've heard of it, although it would explain why my friend rushed to his feet. Busy time as a gleaner. You know what a gleaner is? Ah, they're collectors of sorts. Travel the world progressing priceless stuff. So the name of the trail after the reapers in the fields, protecting every grain. Ah, by all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous and demanding profession. If Telephoroi make good use of the audacious threats, watch the harbors, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, how about that? Let's go back. I am starting, actually. I'm craving my midnight snack. I have one midnight snack, and you guys are about to be disgusted by me, and that's okay, alright? My midnight snack, all judgment coming, is Mr. Noodles with an egg in it and some cheese. That's it. It's disgusting. So good. A salty mess. Interesting. I see my other wear, cigarette. Even Dicking has nothing to offer. The best source of gossip in the city. The forum has secret knowledge. They have done an impressive job. In any case, thank you for playing your part so well. Here's a cup of coffee. Yeah. Crab. Yes, 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 Corby. Yes, I'm from, those of you who don't know, I'm from the east coast of Canada. So if you're in the US, I share a border with Maine. So lobster is something that, like, I grew up in a small fishing town. Lobster's a thing that is abundant. Crab. Snow crab. Nom 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 nom. Is a treat of the ages. Num num. Late night noodles. And they're they're the cheap 37-cent Mr. Noodles with egg. Like nothing expensive or like anything about it. But I love it. Oh, this should be nicely out of wind, out of sight. Alice. Aww. I don't like lobster either. Anything with lobster is no.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length.
Sorry! I'm hungry too.
Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
Oh, battle fries. That is delicious.
And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say.
This feels real though, Pocky. I love it that she has these conversations with us. I'm not sure of what's going on. We have heroic moments with everybody else, and like Thancred's conversation about how shitty shit can be, while it's a tough conversation, it's really not a moment of uncertainty. It's not. This is a girl who doesn't know what she's gonna do.
Never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family.
She very much does, Corby Day.
Civil response, then
and
things
lies
might
about
have turned out differently. They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos. a vast complex beneath the island. Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Let alone in the middle of the night.
Wait, didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual? Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the forum.
She's very genuine. Exactly. She's a lot like us.
If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the forum is planning.
Sometimes all you need is a slice of pie. See if you guys catch that reference. Let's taste a cup of coffee. Man, those mugs look good. Fucking most realistic thing in the game so far is the mugs. Da, 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 da. Shit, clicked too fast. Well, we should tell the others what we learned about the Gleaner. Now go ahead. Miss Master Dickon would want his cups back. And no, I'm not going to stop calling him Master Dickon. You want to have a name like Dickon, I will call you Dickon. It's only fair. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. There's also again. Go home. It's bedtime. Maybe he's plotting against us too. Sleeves being silent. Kinda. I find that Alice plays it well, more believably, which I think was Lisa's problem, but the dev team flexing to do administration, food and drinks. Why not? Wouldn't you? Hell yes. There's Cryo. Welcome back. Clear your head. Not exactly. Impromptu investigation. Love that. Makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institution and bureaucrats. They ultimately answer the forum. A sudden, significant increase in Gleaner traffic and cargo gives the impression of an overarching plan put in motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. The Stoll observed earlier, Nunamun's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days, coupled with Warchief's learning of the last stand. Yet my father and his colleagues are not familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated at the Telophoroi is wholly unlike the apocalyptic events. Moreover, the forum claims to be so occupied by a duty pressing important that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorz's request for aid. And yet now we learn Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized to an unprecedented scale. I do not think that this is a stretch to conclude the Gleaners' recent activities are secretive. Oh. Ah! He spent years reading up on us, and it's like meeting Superman. We're Superman. You know what I mean? Fine idea. Punchy, punchy, hand. We're going into books. I'm glad you approve. You won't be disappointed, I promise. Yay, as for myself, a few more subjects I would like to research. I'll join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books. That would be great. Thank you. Customs, I remind these had a fake Arkin mark. That's very true, Battle Fries. Yes, I love Graha. I don't think he's too much. Like I said, it's like meeting your hero. Stay close. Follow Alice. Go! Go! But we really should thank you. Now we run. There you go. We cross this bridge. An enemy, we must kill it. At least save the AoE. Up here. Okay. Okay, run. Thank you. At least he did. The rostra. Not far now. I was right behind you. Don't give me that look. You were slow. I did. Aha! Did you remember to attune? Fuck yes, I did. You'd think it'd be better guarded. You would think it would be better. Oh, it's very well guarded. Okay. Hey, yes, take liver securing permission on the lift. They're trying to hide something. They're not hiding it very well. Hard to snoop. Oh, wow.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation.
A voodoo!
Knowledge, buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Jesus. Breathtaking.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
You're trying to hoof it here.
The island is volcanic, you see. And once upon a time, this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today.
Gee, warrior.
It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
It is pretty.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Ugh.
Did you call to me just now? No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure.
Okay, okay. Hi, Lynn, did you do that? Dobbin? Kryl says. You know, I'm hauling books. Or Fauna. He's hauling. I haul it. Every decade or so, they stock in Labyrinthos. Labyrinthos, you know, tidying up. A few summers ago, no warning at all, this mess gets dropped on our last. Orders on high. Preparing for the next big expansion. It very much is. Let me think. It's 10 to whatever numbers. My head is so stuffed with the moko grass. Why loads reading? Why are all this risk of mixing it up? If someone mistakes the Kurthin carrots for the Girabonian carrots, then what next? So big, massive shipments. They know the world's going to end and they're gonna live below. Faucet pulls pile of crates. Oh. Have a good night, Pocky. Thanks so much for being here. Motherfuckers. I think that's what it is. Grand operation without warning. Not explain the haggard faces. They're up to something. Learn more. Gleaner's tasks to do. If you're game, I have an idea. Those questions about escape marmots. Perhaps if you would help capture. Ugh. Put the dog in the room. Poor puppy. He's laying at my husband's, our bedroom door. Smile, but I'll find out. It's what it feels like right now. They're making it, to me it sounds like they're making a doomsday bunker. Help me find the marmots? Sure. Urnville specialists. Where it begins, scampering around here, the forest, be on your guard. Smiles, not spoilers, at guesses. That's right. Do not lead me on. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And let me enjoy being wrong. I'm pretty wrong a lot, so it's probably wrong. But still, I'm telling you. That's what it looks like. It looks like a doomsday bunker. I'm alright being wrong. Pretty good at it too, if I'm being really honest. Expert. I'm the expert at being wrong. I'm wrong so often that when I'm right, I dance, because I can't believe I did it. Oh, sorry, here. And you're dead. Hey! Ass. It's an Asian mouse. I'm the queen of it. Right and wrong. All the time. Mostly wrong. It's kind of eerie. Nope. There you are. And you're dead. Better not run. Oops. Bucker. Right. It is a little eerie. That's the only thing. Really? Ooh, an aether current. Where the fuck's the mouse? There it is. Hold on, we're gonna get the aether current in a second. Mouse first. Alright, let's go get that. I love the troll size fishnets. They're scales, but awesome fishnets. Go. Haha! Blood lily, bitch! There. Go. No. No, no, no. No troll. No. Punish. That's right. Blood for the blood lily. It's just less fun when it's my blood. It's less fun when it's my blood. I live. Okay, okay. Alright, here's your mouse. Ah, there's this mammoth. Hey, that's a button boy! I just realized it's a button boy! It's my first button boy in the game! Like, NPC. You see button boys all the time now. Hey, thankfully, Mermaid seems unharmed. Good thing you were able to recapture them. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Question mark. Well, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now and in perpetuity. The same officials who have had us working day and night. Who else? Suitable conception, easy to breed. There were the two conditions. I was given to stock, I was instructed to procure. I don't know what the forum is planned for these creatures. Fucking... yeah. There you are. Yeah, the gleaner you mentioned? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk anyway? He's in the protect category. Of course. We love our button boys. Should be told, the forum decision of late sat not entirely well with us, so decided to descend to rather than hope from actions. Wise and practical, never hurts to gain a brighter perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls another animal to capture and closes to empty. Once again, I'm sorry I can't offer you more. He helped. Endless source of the blood lily. Tell you, it's looking like a... That fits everything we've heard thus far. Also discovered when the operation begun, the forum contracted Gleaners Guild ship 4 days after the Telephoros. Our seasoned travelers, the Gleaners, kept a beast of news every corner of the world of necessity. Thus I incline to trust their calendar. And altogether, it gives a distinct impression that this undertaking was sudden and unexpected development, and yet hard to believe that comprehensive restructure of Labyrinthos and archives would have been planned in such a brief window. I see, I see. Nay, this plan was long in the making, but they were awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telephoros declaration was all it was needed to set in motion. Seems likely, but let's not leap to conclusions. For the moment, I suggest we reconstruct a wider facilities, more pieces of puzzle to find. In that case, how we head to the Archaean? I can't reach the low. Oh no! Kryl, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. Suddenly, just a headache. Allow me to take the lead. We follow the path east. Kryl, do you have an Asian in you that we need to know about? 'Cause that would not be good. Microwave potato! Oh no! You always cut the microwave potatoes, okay? Pro tip. Same as an egg. Cut the egg. Gravity will affect them. Well, gravity works towards the center of the star, so... I mean, the gravity works, it's just... Right. Let's go see this. Hatching canal. Okay, let's see what Alfino has. Okay, behold the Archaean. The Newman serves as our literary archive. Vast room, samples, specimens, detailed records. Alright. Alfino's gazing, with an appraising look. Well, we won't learn anything standing here. Let's go speak to the custodian. Hey, listen, last time we went to, let's go beat on Grahas to make sure he's not doing something stupid. Sometimes he does, you know. I'm said it was called Kryl. No, I don't, and I'm deeply offended, Calvin. Deeply. deeply itchy right there. Okay. Yeah, that Mr. Noodle thing is totally happening. I'm hungry. The later streams do it to you, man. Alright. Hey, Levair twins. GTFO. Greetings. We're here to see the vaults. You? Students of Baldessian. Ordinarily, yes. In this case, present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved with the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Mewling piglet. Ah, that's right, I remember. Not us. I suppose we'd better move along then. The building has a lift which connects the middle tier. Yes, might we use that for some least? Nope. Splendid, I'm afraid for the time being, priority is given to the conveyance inventory. So this is as far as we go? Apologize for the inconvenience. Please come back when the restructuring operation is concluded. Alright, that time will be too late. Rethink our approach. Let's step outside. Ooh. Students of Baldessian, eh? Yes, absolutely, Lorenz. Listen, I don't miss Drag Race at all. Guaranteed. Don't worry about that. We are absolutely watching that. 10 out of 10. And past or the leads, I should pursue one further. What the fuck is that? I doubt the stone-faced custodian will be swayed by the heartfelt pleas. We must find another way to access it. Tis likely the people in the area have all restructuring in one way or another. If we were to integrate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany the lift. Let us look around. What did you do, Yashola? Bemused student. We like students. Chores! Yeah, but don't tell her no, because you know. Oh, okay, we can. Are we really gonna sneak in boxes? No. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay. Where's the other student to talk to? This way, maybe? So fun. Aww. Take a look. Not a chance. I've been up all day. Find a spare moment to rest. Did see a gleaner heading out the gate. Large shoulder. Probably help them. This is some real Dungeons and Dragons shit. Like straight up. This is guys, if you play D&D and you're looking to sneak into something, this is what it feels like right now. I'm like, I wonder. He's obviously in the house. Is he? I don't know. I'm guessing. No. Around the house? No. Muggy. Alright, hold on. Try this way. Ah, there you are. Aaronville again. Okay, he needs some help. Bun boy. Hey! Alright, you'll frighten it away. I don't mean to be rude. Task Cloudkin. Ah, you wish to help too? Spend your time in unusual experience. 2 hunters are better than 1. Oh well. Go for the birds. Damn it. Hold on. Right now. Big green ones I need? Oh, there you go. I was worried to use my key. My girl.
Shot.
Hello, Beefcake.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
He's literally drowning right now. 100%. Gotta get my thing.
There you are. Any new revelations?
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Doomsday?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a gleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
It's a very sad life.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill?
I don't think that's sentient, Lorenzo.
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation.
But again, I could be wrong here.
Judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
Yeah.
They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in
His
improving
accent
soil
is pretty
quality
like 10
and
out of 10.
purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations.
I like the dog
Now,
color to
I
him
really
too.
must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect...
You're quite welcome.
Really,
But
Elaine?
consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go.
Going down to mine shaft. Said good day. Alright. It's an interesting prospect, but like I said, there's a lot to it, right? Very much. They're very intelligent, which is kind of cool to see. You'd think they could have been mindless, but no, they understand what they're after. While they are there to requisite, they are hands-on scientists. That's awesome. I'm only here for the 5 minutes anyway, Mira, but thank you so much. Have a legendary night. Beaker. Assuming everyone's tightened their straps to check their gear. Let's go. Field to the lab. Yep. That's not too far in, I don't think. They are errand boys deep down, but... Yeah! Holy! Love Holy with the pretty... I love what they did to this. It's so pretty. Probably grew. I mean, to me, it's safe to assume they grew a little. And the Cypress Tower doesn't make Denny Boy's clone. More fun to beat him up now. Oh, I'm probably gonna enjoy that very much. Okay. You should go to bed. Sending Fall to bed. Well, yeah, as she should. She's an Elizant. It's kind of what they do. They tall as fuck. For a very, very secret little way, it's not that complicated. Alright. Everyone seems to have made it through. Variety samples are gone. Everyone's assumptions go through, especially collected. Awesome. Let's follow the path. Okay. Oh, this is Zoop giraffe. This is true. This is true. This way. Okay, so there's their agriculture thing. Just gonna get you right there. Hey, Amric is a pretty giraffe. Yes, Grandmaster, absolutely. Oh, the grapes! The grapes of legend. The grapes. Your character could be resumed with this motto. Incredibly cosmic powers. And the fruits. So right here. The more notable successes might make it. Agora, the foods are so exotic you'd be hard pressed to find their origin, let alone might taste. Indeed, mystery vegetables without a name. Only a list of nutritional benefits scribbled on a card. Ah, I see no gleaners about, yet these workers share a sense of urgency. It's possible they know something of the forum's plan. Let's look into it. I know. I miss the grapes. The grapes of legend. Everyone did. The amount of people that wanted them, that were angry that the grapes didn't go back. It's so good. Like, to think that that was what people asked for. No, I want the grapes. Get me the grapes. Sort of sunlight growth. I don't care about your grapes. I really don't. Forum saw it not as a prize, however, but the research ideal environment. Agronomics. Some mockery. Overwhelmed labor. I can really take it down. Here's some. Most of our stock sent to cargo lift. Sounds like I'm going to be hiding in a thing of grapes. Oh man, I haven't had grapes in ages. They're so fucking expensive. Like, even when they come on sale, they're stupid expensive. Hello there. Lizards, not what they usually live. How did you get down here? Don't tell him, stupid! The front is filling us our list of mail along. Reorganization. Passing strange, huh? Press for explanation at the vague assurances. You found a secret way into a super secret place, and you go and tell them? PB. We should be offended with that. Investigate stacked boxes. We are going to snake our way in. No, we're not going to go play with the bumblebee though. Nope. We're going to hide in the box. I'm little, so I need a little box.
Hard to look away, isn't it? But they're more than pretty flowers. Heart blooms are attuned to ambient emotion.
You don't seem convinced, but believe me, it's true. This ashen grey, for instance, it mirrors the anxiety and urgency of those working nearby as they rush to fulfill sudden orders. Intense feelings like those spur the petals to change colour. Bright glowing hues in the presence of joy, dark subdued shades for frustration or despair. Yet even with the collected wisdom of Charlian at our disposal, we've yet to identify the underlying principle of this empathic effect. And there are other mysteries besides. Although the flower is extraordinarily long-lived, its low reproductive rate has made it difficult to find younger populations growing in the wild. With too few sightings to map its distribution, and no closely related species to track, we've been unable to pinpoint its land of origin. To further complicate matters, every culture, even dimly aware of its existence, has given it a different name and mythos. Our attempts to study it via the historical record have been an exercise in frustration.
Fair.
As an avid botanist myself, I should one day like to unravel the Heartbloom's secrets. But I'm afraid other duties must take precedence.
Why was that conversation important of all conversations to have?
Have you learned aught of interest? A flower that reacts to one's feelings. Strange. I must say, I have never heard of such a thing.
It has to be Nintendo. Just sit there and make a whole...
This is all very fascinating. But as it stands, we failed to gain any significant insight into the forum's undertaking.
Indeed. While there is certainly enough activity to support Erenville's supposition that a priority has been placed on improving food production, unfortunately for our investigation, these workers were never informed as to how their duties serve the master plan.
If only we could interrogate the forum members directly. Isn't that the entrance to the arcade? Look, there. I think that's Erenville.
A little difficult to tell from here, but I think you're right. He did say he was coming down to make his report.
Erenville receives his orders from the forum. Would it not follow, then, that the superior to whom he reports is a forum member?
You mean to eavesdrop on their conversation?
Ours alone to bear. We won't interfere with Erenville's work, nor will he be implicated as an accomplice. If you're not comfortable taking part, I can do this alone.
Nay. I said myself that I wished to know Father's intentions. And no answers will be forthcoming should we simply ask nicely.
We can apologize later, should it come to it. Right now, we need every
Okay.
It might be best if you came along as well. In fact, we should all... Crier?
Oh, yes, that...
I'm glad you agree.
Quickly! Erenville is on the move.
can almost reach you.
All right. Well, I have to say this, and I'm sorry to do it. This is a good spot to end it for the night, guys. It's late. I'd like to go to bed. This is where we're going to pick it up on Monday. With all the Kryles sus, all of the super duper mystery. Like, it's quite, like, what the fuck? Thank you very much. Thanks so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. It's been a great night. Bye.